Hey everybody, it's Josh with Talk About Trek, and we are back again for another very exciting edition of Warp Tuesday. I know everybody has been waiting with bated breath and, with trepidation for the next installment of this very, very exciting series. Last week we were deep into those cards, and as you can hear, we're getting right back into those cards again. We are looking at our Skybox Season 5. Alright, check this out. Skybox Season 5. Right here. Season 5. Season 5. And I got another 25 packs to open here. Now, we've already been fairly lucky. We've got a lot of, we didn't get a lot. We've got like 2 or 3 of the good chase cards that we're looking for out of this set, right? But with 25 packs remaining, I think that gives us a fairly good chance of finding something else exciting here. So I don't want to ruin it, but I need to look slightly because these are so messed up. There are like a bunch that are turned upside down, and there are a bunch that are turned backwards, and I don't want to spoil anything by seeing something shiny ahead of time. So I think we're good. Now, there might be some upside down here, but what we have is 4 packs. Let's see if we can't get something good, all right? Now, again, this is a, well, this is way too zoomed. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, that is way too zoomed. Let's go up a little bit. Let's go up. Let's go like this, and then like that. Whoa, beautifully done. Look at that. Okay. We're professional YouTubers over here. Check that out. Anyway, again, this is a Rolaren and Guinan centric pack here. This is a cast card. Oh god, here we go, upside down. We're going to be doing a lot of this today, aren't we? Oh man, what's wrong with Worf? Looks like he's about to cry. Poor guy. Unification Part 1. We got to put the cards over here, I think. That'll make it better. Boom, look at that. Ensign Ro. Ooh. Look at this guy. He had some trouble at the hands of some Cardassians, I'm assuming. The Masterpiece Society. This was the finale, right? The part 1 of Time Zero, of course, with Mr. Mark Twain there. The First Duty. This is where they're performing that very dangerous maneuver that got that poor boy killed. Nick Locarno, Tom Paris, you know, one and the same. Hugh Borg. That's a good card. Oh man, you guys remember this episode? Worf, he got his back broken by the blue barrels, and he asked Riker to kill him, and Riker wasn't going to do it, but man, it was pretty tough. There was some tough stuff going on there. Here, the Inner Light. We've been talking about this whole series, but man, what an episode. What an episode. I mean, not just a great Star Trek episode, just a great episode of television. And also cause and effect. The whole cast of Season 5, they did a bang-up job. Alright? Okay, and again, here, we've got a card here from Unification. We've got the Live Long and Prosper going on. I'm fairly certain at this point we've already got all the special Guinan and Ro cards, but you never know. Alright, what do we do here? What do we do? Alright, we just go. We flip. We've seen Ro. I don't think there's too many more like this. So did you guys see that? Oh. Uh-oh. We got one. All right, here we go. So this is one of the special cards that you can get. And as you can see, it is unfortunately afflicted with some damage. They stick together, and then it peels off. But you know what? I don't care, because this is my card, and it don't matter. So anyway, well, look, you've got Lursa and B'Etor, right? That is a pretty cool Klingon chase card. Let's look at the back here. The Sisters of Duras, Lursa and B'Etor, are constantly seeking a higher standing for the House of Duras within the Klingon High Council. To this end, the sisters have acted against Gowron, going as far as to work with Romulan factions. Oh, scum. They have no honor. And there is of course, the Klingon version, which I will not punish you all with right now today. My Klingon is a little rusty, but we'll set that one up there. We're looking good here. I think that's either the third or the fourth of the chase cards that we've got out of the set, and we've still got so many packs to go here. So, we're just going fast now, right? Oh, we're upside down again. Okay. You know, you can say a lot of things about the Picard series, but man, why did they have to kill off Hugh and Ro? Like, come on. I get it, you want to kill off some characters, you want to build some sort of whatever, but, I don't think it was necessary. And I think, honestly, within lore, both of them could still be alive. Because Hugh was part Borg, and he could totally come back, right? Now we're just talking. We're just looking at cards and talking. And Ro, you didn't see her die. She could have got beamed off of there. That Cardassian creep. A matter of time. Alright, so the first 4 packs down, and we already got one good Klingon shiny out of all that, right? So that's pretty good. So we're gonna crack the next 4 here. And again, I don't know what is going on, but maybe it's just a fact of life. But all these old Skybox cards that I've been getting recently, they have had this problem with sticking together, which has damaged two of my shiny cards. You can believe that, right? So anyway, nothing you can do about that. So here we go. We're gonna again carefully go through and just try to make it so that they are in the correct order, but we don't want to see too much because then that would ruin the fun, right? So we're just gonna kind of, it's like not 100%. Okay, there we go. Let's do it. We're starting right out. Boom. With this guy. And he's helping her remember some things about her grandmama, right? I remember that episode. Alright, the next phase. Again, a fun, a Ro-centric episode, Geordi-centric episode with a very interesting plot, right? And just to see, like, that they died, or, like, that everyone thought they died and how things proceeded from there, that was cool. This guy looks very familiar, like one of those guest stars you would often see on 90s television, right? Oh, that poor kid gets rescued, and then he thinks he wants to be like Data, right? Ugh, this kid. Nobody liked that kid. Power Play, very cool episode. Now we got something stuck behind it here, and it was just a Lens and Ro. A nice Guinan. Ro and Guinan together. I would like to get one of these pyramids. I wonder, like, somebody should make those and be like selling them on on their eBay store or whatever, like 10 forward table pyramids for sale. Another shot of Hugh here. Oh gosh, here we go again. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of things that we've already seen here before. Whose suggestion would you take? Riker's or Data's? Do we decompress the main shuttle bay? That's what you should have did. A matter of time. Famke Janssen, right? Here we go, another Ensign Ro. The Outcast. They're getting sticky. Okay, here we go. We're upside down, we're flipping again here, we're rotating. Hang in there. Hugh Borg. You'll be missed, Hugh. Mr. Spock meeting Captain Picard. What a moment in TNG. And here's Picard's family from the Inner Light. And here is the Silicon Avatar destroying a village. Mr. Tom Paris, or Nick Locarno, as he was known then. Alright, hold on a second. We got a bad batch here. We're gonna get them right here, and I'm not looking at anything, I'm just flipping them. I saw nothing. Anyway, we're back with more Guinan. Lots of Guinan here. Lots of Ro. This lady that fell in love with Riker. Everybody falls in love with Riker, right? Here they are getting their molecules put back together. At their wake. Disaster. This was the fire in the shuttle bay, right? And they had to put that out by removing all the air. There's that kid again stuck in the rubble. I think this is where they found Hugh, right? Masterpiece Society. Anyway, matte paintings, right? Remember matte paintings on TV shows? Power Play. No, that's Power Play. That's not where they found Hugh. That's where those ghosts were. But they weren't ghosts at all. They were aliens. Even in Star Trek, ghosts aren't real. They're always aliens. Even candle ghosts. Alright, so that next 4, nothing too exciting, nothing to write home about. But that means that this final 4 will most definitely contain the best cards that you can possibly imagine. So without ruining anything for myself, I'm just going to shuffle them, get them ready, get them unstuck, and then we're going to dive right in, okay? Don't look, Josh, don't look. Oh my gosh. Okay, there, perfect, okay, we're good, we're good. 3. You know, out of all of the Skybox TNG card opening videos that we've done, I think that definitely Season 5 has been my favorite. And I will say that because I was just surprised to find how many good episodes were in Season 5, right? There was a ton of good episodes, which is why the Skybox Season 5 Collector's Box had, what do we have, 48 instead of 36 packs in this bad boy, so not too bad at all. Alright, without further ado, let's dive right in and get these last 4 of the night out of the way here. So, starting right out strong with Rowan Picard, Alexander practicing his bat left skills, a nice shot of Mr. Spock here, and of course we've got Sela from Unification, Worf and Kern, I'm thinking, right? Is that Worf and Kern? Yes, the Sons of Moog. Creepy imaginary friend. I don't know if I've seen this one yet. That might be a new one for the set. Data, he thinks he's a bartender. He was mistaken. Alright, let's get him straight here. This is Ensign Rowe again, of course. Guinan with her fantastic hat. Now we're upside down, and we are right side up. Ensign Rowe once again. The cast of Season 5, look at that. And of course, down at the bottom, Whoopi Goldberg as Guinan, Michelle Forbes as Ensign Rowe, who still could be alive today. She transported off that shuttle in just the nick of time, probably by Section 31. Now she's an undercover operative. God, The Inner Light was such a good episode. Whoa, what is she doing to that guy, or that lady? She's got like a freaking lasers coming out of her hands. Freaking lasers, man. Again, the first duty. We got something, no, nothing stuck to that. But we're upside down. Let's correct that. Again, who was packing these cards back in 1996 at Skybox? Worf's mom. Ensign Rowe. Lots of people beaming out in this. Oh, here comes Captain Bateson. Cause and effect was very good. Dathan. We did it, guys. We actually got the rare Dathan. Going in, I would probably said, if you would have asked me, Josh, which one of these cards would you want the most? I would have told you Dathan. Dathan is the man, right? And honestly, it's got a little bit of damage to his chin, but in the end, who cares? We got us a Dathan, right? So that makes I think 2 out of the 3 of that set here. All right, well, let's finish up here and see what we got. Famke Janssen, Ensign Rowe, order 24 hours a day. What are we going to order 24 hours a day? Let's see. Iborg. I don't think we've seen this one either. What a beautiful shot. That's a good episode, too. Again, lots of good episodes in the season. Lots of good episodes. We got Picard's family. We've got Captain Bateson coming in to finish it up here. And in the end, we're going to order more Star Trek cards, right? That's what they want you to do. We've got the ship from Darmok. Is that a ship that you can get? I know Eagle Moss made so many ships. I don't think I have that ship. I'm going to look into that. We're going to find that out. And we're going to finish off this card opening with our Stars of the Night. Ensign Rolaren, and, of course, Guinan, who has many, many wonderful hats. But wow, what a day, what a day. Look, we got it. We got Dathon, and we got Lursa and Baitor. Could you ask for any two better pulls out of 12 packs of cards? Look at this. Look at this. It's shiny. It's Dathon. He's worth a read. Captain Dathon and Temerian risked his own life and that of Captain Jean-Luc Picard in order to establish communications between the children of Tama and the United Federation of Planets. The encounter is now known as Picard and Dathon at Eladrel. Shaka. When the walls fell. Talk about Trek. His cards are shiny. Anyway, we did good tonight. We got a lot of good cards. We got shiny cards. We opened some packs. We had fun talking about stuff. Got a bright light shining in our face. Now that's gone. And, yeah, basically just another fine Warp Tuesday in the books here. Now, fear not, my friends. We will be back for one more of this series because we've got another 13 packs left to open. So, can we get a few more of the randomly inserted foil embossed cards? Or could we get very lucky indeed and get two or one of the two very limited randomly inserted hologram cards? That would be a treat and that would be fun. So let's see what we do. Anyway, we'll end it for tonight. Again, happy Warp Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out. As always, my friends, live long and prosper. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.